Hi folks, it's Peter here from Rainbow Springs Fly Fishing with another little pro tip for you. And this one's called Let It Grow. And it's the relationship between the casting arc and how much line you've got out. Now, for those who follow us and look at our videos, you will have seen that we did a short presentations video recently. And what that meant was when you started out, you had quite a narrow but forward-facing casting arc. And it still gave you those little minute tight loops, which is good. And you don't want to be swinging the rod with those short presentations because it immediately opens up the loop and it means the fly usually piles down onto the water. But this is an extension of that, and that is, what's the method to do with the length of line versus the casting arc for you to be able to aerialise more and more line, and what's the timing of it in your hand. So the first thing that I'll say to you is, for those people who aren't very advanced, is that I would recommend you only let line out on the forward cast, because that's the strongest part of your cast for most people. And when you let it out, you only let out a couple of feet at a time depending on how much you've loaded the rod tip, and then you grab it again to come backwards. And as the line lengthens, that casting arc goes from here to here with a really short cast, and it gets longer here. Pretty much stays the same at the front, but it gets longer as the line lengthens until you've got your full casting stroke. So let me demonstrate that in real time. So we'll start off pretty typical little short cast. See those little tight loops? Line doesn't fall away. Right, and it's sort of forward facing so that when I present, that's the typical short cast, it'll go out nice and straight. Now if you watch my hands, I'm going to lengthen line and take note of the casting arc. It's going to grow as well until we get to a fully formed nice casting stroke. So there's the short one, let it go, grab it, there. Now the casting stroke's getting bigger, there. Now it's bigger, now it's a full casting stroke, and I'm ready to shoot line out nice and straight. So let me just do that one more time. This time focus on my hands, and I'm letting line out at the point that that loop has formed and the rod tip is almost straight. So here we go, just my hands. There it is, there it is, there it is. Now the line's getting longer, the casting stroke's getting longer. There it is there, to a nicely formed, good cast, tight loops, and out it goes. So that's how you let line grow. If you let it go on the back, sometimes, particularly if you're not living with a fly rod in your hand every day, you actually deform the loop at the back because you've let too much of this go. So I recommend what you do is you only let it go, let it grow at the front. There it is, let it grow. When you've got that nice casting stroke, out she'll go nice and neat. So that's how you go from start off point to a much longer line, depending on whether you're fishing lakes, lake edges, out of boats, streams and so forth. So I hope you've enjoyed that little pro tip. Please like our Facebook page and share this video with your friends. And if you'd like more information, go to our website at rainbowsprings.com.au, click on the Contact Us page, and we'll shoot you off an information pack. Bye for now.